Alright guys, this is the Avast Marine Spyglass reactors. I have two of them here. They are both in a 5-gallon bucket with vinegar, just cleaning overnight. Every once in a while I like to give them a good clean. I am going to take them apart and reset them up and do a review on them, so this will be accompanied with the review. Alright guys, it's time for my review of the Avast Marine Works Spyglass reactor. They've been set up for quite a while in my system, and some of the concerns I had turned out not to be a problem. Specifically, I was concerned about the stainless steel or whatever this metal is, but as you can see, there is really no rust or anything to be seen after all this time, so that's good. That was the biggest concern I had when I first put it together. They obviously call it a Spyglass reactor because of the tube that goes in, looks like a spyglass. And it's pretty simple. It's a funnel with a cone on top, and basically the pump sits underneath, as you can see in this other one. This is one assembled with new carbon in it, but basically there's the pump, and then that goes into the bottom, and that flows up to the top, and then it comes down. There is a recirculation mode where you can take this out and you can just have the water suck itself in naturally. I did that for a while. I didn't find it as efficient, so I started putting it back to the old style like that. But that's pretty much the basics of it. It's not very complicated. They're not too hard to maintain, which is good. So essentially, this little grommet goes on top. You put this back inside the reactor. And right now I just have a piece of tubing because I want it back into the recirculation mode. Okay, now that's on there. Now if you notice, the cord comes up at the top, and in the reactor part you can see there is a notch. So the tube goes down to the notch, lines up, push hard, and this goes back in. It's just a foam filter ring. And then the top is right here. So basically this is your O-ring. It sits in between, and you put this together here, right? And so now you've got this gasket. Basically you put the pin through and a little nut, and all you do to seal it is you put your carbon or whatever you want to put in it, push this down in, twist, and then you just tighten this nut down. Once you tighten this nut down, it squeezes that O-ring out, and it's not coming out. And that's the Avast Marine Works Spyglass reactor. Thanks for watching. Alright, on a quick note, this stainless steel filter, which I was worried about rusting, has never rusted, but it just basically goes in here. It's just pressured in, and then the pump holds it in place. So it's not too hard. Every once in a while it might be a good idea to clean this out, like take it out like I just did, but I've only done it like once or twice since I've had them.